Well, once all the hard work of the mechanical, metal finishing, and paint is done in your restoration, the final touches many times are the graphics. Whether it's the big hood bird on your Trans Am, the side stripes on a Cuda, or just the jacking instructions on the underside of your trunk lid, there's one place that can fix you up no matter what you need, and that is Phoenix Graphix. And here to tell us more is Nathan Scheib. Nathan, welcome into the Classic Car Garage.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
Our pleasure. Nathan, what is the range of the graphics that you offer there at Phoenix Graphix?
Well, we mainly specialize in muscle car decals. I like to tell people we have everything from AMC AMXs all the way to Z28s. So we offer restoration decal kits for Trans Ams, Z28s, Mustangs, AMCs, Rebel machines, even Jeeps. Jeeps have become very popular for us over the years. Renegades, Laredos, and so on.
So these are the decals for not only the older cars, but what about these newer so-called muscle cars that have graphics on them?
Oh, yeah, you bet. We do stripe kits for the new Challengers. The Mopars are very, very popular. Challengers and Chargers, of course, as well as Mustangs and new Camaros as well.
Now, are these decals close to what originally came on the cars?
Yeah, they're virtually identical. That's always our mission. We try to make the stripe kit, the decal kit, as accurate as possible, and sometimes we even are able to improve upon what the factory did. Sometimes, the factory had poor registration marks or the lines didn't quite match up right, so we're oftentimes able to get in there and tweak it just a little bit to make it even better than it was when it was new.
Now, when you were coming up with these decals, designing them, making the templates, how did you go about making them so exact? Were they basically copies from the original? Did you do it from photographs?
Well, ideally we like to use unapplied NOS pieces. That's always the best way to do it. Now, sometimes, of course, that's not always an option. So customers along the way have been able to help us as well. They're able to sometimes provide us tracings of original pieces, color samples, and that sort of thing. But yeah, when possible, we like to use an unapplied original piece, which over the last 30 years since we started doing this, we've been able to acquire quite a library of new old stock decals.
How many different decals do you offer? Do you have an approximate number?
That's a tough question, Jeff. We do. I'm guessing we've got. It's in the thousands. I would say it's in the thousands.
Wow.
Especially when you factor in, all of the different color combinations.
Do these decals, do they go on just like the originals? I mean, how are they applied?
They do. You've got basically a three-layer system there. The decal is sandwiched between a backing paper and a transfer tape, a pre-mask, and they apply just the same as the originals did. The backing paper is removed, which exposes the adhesive. And then we recommend a wet application. Dishwashing detergent and water worked fine, and it still does, but we also offer a product called Slide-On Application Gel, which we recommend to virtually all of our customers. We find that it works much better. It's a thicker consistency than the soapy water and just sort of allows you to glide that decal into place a little easier.
Nathan, is there some sort of kit that encompasses everything you need to apply these decals?
Yep, we've got basically three products that we've come up with. We've got the pre-app, which is your prep solution, which helps you clean the surface. Very important. Need to be wax-free, debris-free, dust-free to help ensure a good bond. And then your application gel, which helps you slide that decal into place, make sure it's in the right position. And then finally, we've got our slide over, which is sort of a detailing and protectant type product.
Nathan, once you initially apply the decal, how long do you have to move it around to get it in the exact position that you want?
Well, with our Slide-On Application Gel, it really buys you a significant amount of time. It doesn't evaporate as quickly as soapy water would. So you've got 10, 15 minutes probably. And if you feel that the decal is getting tacky and bonding, you can always apply more gel, and that will always buy you more time.
What sort of technical decals do you offer?
Well, we offer technical decals for vehicles ranging from the 1930s all the way up through about the late 1970s, and we sell that as a complete kit. So what that includes is going to be all of the decals for the engine compartment, cabin, glove box, and trunk. We also provide some glove box stuffers. So you're going to be looking at items like air cleaner decals, valve cover decals, jack instructions, tire pressure, coolant, emissions. So it's really nice. It's a complete set, and we custom tailor it specifically to the customer's vehicle, its year, its model, its engine size, and so on.
So those are the little details, though, that really top off a restoration and really make it nice for show. Now, I understand that you also even have a few emblems there.
We do. We offer a few different emblems. Not too many. We don't get into hard parts too much. The vinyl decals have always sort of been our niche, but we offer sail panel emblems for, say, the Firebirds that go on the sides, which is a nice sort of complement to the rest of the decals.
What if I want something, Nathan, that is just a little bit different than the stock decal? Let's say that I'm doing a custom car, and I want something like flames or different types of stripe, that sort of thing. Do you have anything to help customers out in that respect?
We do have several different flames kits available, and those colorful, splashy designs, which are a little hard to explain. A picture is much easier, as they say, worth 1,000 words.
Right.
But we also do some custom colors on original appearing decals, what are otherwise original appearing. So a lot of guys really like to go that route. So let's say you've got a 69 Super Bee and you don't want a black or a white or a red stripe. We can do that for you and say a silver or, some other custom color which will make your car stand out.
Yeah, in one of the recent episodes of Overhauling, they were doing a Sunbeam Tiger, and
cool.
the owner of that particular car wanted sort of like Cobra stripes on it, so Chip did those down just above the rocker panel. I would imagine that a stripe kit like that is something that you probably have in your inventory.
Yes, sir. We can do something like that. That wouldn't be a problem for us at all.
Nathan, how can listeners find out more about all the graphics that you offer, get a little more information?
Well, sure. We're out there. We've, of course, got a website. It's www.phoenixgraphix.com. It's PHOENIXGRAPHIX like X-ray. And, of course, we're also on Amazon. We've got a toll-free number. Toll-free is 800-941-4550.
And once again, that's Phoenix Graphix. And don't make the mistake of putting a CS on the end of graphics. It's Phoenix, GRAPHIX.com. And if you, by the way, watch Graveyard Cars, you guys did a little something there too, didn't you?
Yes, sir. We've been working with Mark up there for many years, and we're happy to have such a strong relationship with them, and they've been very good to help let the world know that they use our product.
Well, our current project car and classic car garage doesn't really have any decals other than the technical decals. It's a 66 Mustang, but our first one that we did many years ago did. That was a California special. Do you folks offer the decals for those?
You bet we do. Yeah, you bet. 1968, we've got that whole kit in stock.
Nathan, thanks a lot for being our guest today in the Classic Car Garage. Once again, the web address is Phoenix, spelled Phoenix, Graphix, GRAPHIX.com. Nathan, thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.
Take care. Thanks.